Crunchy, golden and packed with flavour. These coconut shrimp are absolute perfection. Today I'm going to show you how to make these at home with an incredible pineapple dipping sauce that takes them to the next level. These are better than any restaurant version. They are light, crispy and ridiculously quick and easy to make. I hope you're all well. Welcome back to It's Cooking Good. I'm going to serve these shrimp with, or prawns as we call them here in the UK, with a pineapple and coconut dipping sauce. It's really nice and tangy and it really does complement the shrimp nicely. So you're going to need a blender for this, and I'm using tinned pineapple. I've got it in chunks. If you can't get it in chunks and you can only get the rings of it, that's fine, just chop it up. And I've drained the juice out for the moment because I don't need all of it in there. Got here some coconut cream. Haven't got coconut cream, no problem. Add some coconut milk, but this just does thicken it up nicely. And that's probably about a tablespoon and a half. Little bit of our pineapple juice, not too much. I don't want this to be too thin. And a touch of sugar. I tried those pineapple chunks before I started videoing and they're not that sweet actually. So just sweeten it up a touch, put your lid on and get it on your blender. And that's it. Our Piña Colada Sauce is done. Just put that into a little dish here. If you can see the consistency there, smells absolutely wonderful, like a proper Piña Colada, just needs some Bacardi in there. Dipping sauce all done. Let's move on to the shrimp, or prawns as we call them here in the UK. So for the actual coating, we're going to be using a mixture of panko breadcrumbs. So again, as much or as little as you need, depending on how many shrimp you're going to be cooking. And here, I've actually got some Baker's Sweet Flaked Coconut. Now, you could use desiccated coconut. I find this stuff really, really good though. I buy this off Amazon. It's about £9 for a pack like that. So it is a little bit lumpy, but it makes a hell of a difference to the shrimp. It's really nice and sweet and it just takes it to the next level. So we're gonna add those to our breadcrumbs. And again, you know, as little or as much coconut as you want on these. I like to add quite a bit. I guess they're coconut shrimp, so I want it nice and coconutty. So I've probably gone in there with about 5 tablespoons. And just give that a mix around so that it's all nicely incorporated. Over here are shrimp and the leftover juice from the can of pineapples. I've just left them in there marinating, so they're taking on that nice pineapple taste. So let's coat them up. Prawns into your flour first. And I've just seasoned this with a little bit of salt and pepper. Just chuck them all in. Try and do this all together. Make sure they're nicely coated in this. Obviously, we want to make sure that those breadcrumbs and that coconut really adhere to this nicely. Then into your egg mixture. Should be able to fit them all in. Again, give them all a nice coating in your egg mixture. Sorry, I hope my hands aren't getting in the way too much. There's no easy way of doing this. That's it. And then one by one into your coconut and breadcrumb mixture. That's it. And give these all a really good shimmy around. You want to get that pushed in there nicely. You don't want this falling off. That's it. You're going to push them in, pat it down. They look pretty good to me. Okay, these are now ready to shallow fry. And in here, I've got about 100 millilitres of vegetable oil. If you want to be a bit healthier and you don't want to shallow fry them, you can do them in the air fryer. I have done it before. You put them in at 180 for 4 to 5 minutes. Probably urge on the 4, I would say. The only difference is you're not going to get that golden brown colour that you're going to get by shallow frying them. So get your shrimp, gently lay them in, listen for that sizzle, and these are going to cook for about a minute each side. Don't take long at all. Oh, almost burnt myself. That's it. Get them all in. Last one. Okay, flip them over. Lovely. and another minute that side. Okay, that's our minute up. Just got myself a little plate here, bit of kitchen roll. Just want to drain those off. Don't worry if you get, some of these are a little bit darker, that's fine. It's the sugars in the coconut, but don't worry about that. These are gonna taste absolutely divine. And these are nice and crispy. I don't know if you can hear that, but they've got a lovely crunch to them, I can already tell. So I'm gonna plate these up and then we can give them a try and see how we've done. And there we have it, my coconut shrimp and pina colada dipping sauce. Let's tuck in. I cannot wait. Grab this one off the top, dip it into that lovely sauce. Let's try. That is delightful. So, so good. The coconut, I can taste that on the prawns. The sweetness coming from the coconut and the pineapple that's in our dip just sets it off. It's got a slight tangy note, but it's still sweet also. And they're so, so crunchy. They are absolutely perfect. This just reminds me of my childhood growing up in Florida. We'd go out for dinner and I'd always ask for these as a starter and normally as a main too. And you can get these all down the Florida coastline, all the way down to the Keys. It's such a popular starter and main course, and I can see why. They are absolutely knockout of the park. And a little bit cheeky as well, which, as you know, I like. I'm sure if you made these, you would be absolutely delighted too. They are so Moorish. Problem is, once you start, you probably struggle to stop. Definitely give this one a go, and please let me know down in the comments if you do. I'm pretty sure this will become a regular fixture in your household. I really appreciate you tuning in and watching through to the very, very end. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, please do consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button down below. It's free, guys. Please do also like, share, and comment. Love to hear from you, especially if you've got something you'd like me to cook. I will definitely do my best to cook it for you on the channel. I'll put all of the details of today's coconut shrimp and pina colada dipping sauce down below in the description as always. And all that's left for me to say before I finish the rest of these is until next time, it's cooking good.